Hello, children. It's story time with Riches and Rose.
The title of our story is The Bakery That Made Wishes Come True. In the heart of the small town of Henbrook stood Sweetheart Bakery, a cozy little shop filled with the scent of warm bread and sweet cinnamon rolls. But this was no ordinary bakery. Every treat baked with kindness could make a wish come true. The secret was known only to Mrs. Mabel, the kind-hearted baker, and Elsie, her young apprentice. They never told a soul, but everyone in town knew that a cookie from Sweetheart Bakery could bring unexpected happiness. One day, a grumpy businessman named Mr. Gravel arrived in town. He owned dozens of bakeries in big cities, but none of them had the warmth of Sweetheart Bakery.
This little shop makes far too many people happy,
He grumbled.
I must buy it and turn it into a fancy pastry chain.
So Mr. Gravel stomped into the bakery, waving a contract.
Mrs. Mabel, sell your shop to me. I'll make it bigger and shinier.
Mrs. Mabel shook her head.
This bakery isn't about being big and shiny, it's about love.
Mr. Gravel huffed.
Love doesn't make money. If you won't sell, I'll open my own bakery across the street and put you out of business.
And so he did. The very next morning, a towering new bakery with flashing signs opened across from Sweetheart Bakery. Mr. Gravel's shop sold fancy cakes, golden croissants, and sparkling cupcakes, but none of them had any warmth. Soon people stopped visiting Sweetheart Bakery, and Mrs. Mabel grew worried.
Elsie, what will we do?
Elsie thought for a moment.
Mr. Gravel doesn't understand what makes our treats special.
She smiled.
I have an idea!
That night, Elsie got to work. She mixed the fluffiest dough, folded in kindness, sprinkled in laughter, and baked it all with love.
In a tiny town where the ovens glow, a special magic starts to grow. A dash of kindness, a pinch of cheer, a wish can bloom with love sincere. Stir it up, mix it well, a little love, a secret spell. When your heart is open wide, wishes rise like dough inside.
As the sun rose, she placed a sign outside, "Free wish cookies today." Curious, the townspeople lined up. Elsie handed out golden brown cookies, still warm from the oven. As people took a bite, something magical happened. Their wishes began to come true. A lonely man found his lost dog. A little girl who struggled to read suddenly read her favorite book with ease. An old woman who missed her best friend received a letter from her that very day. The town was filled with joy again. Mr. Gravel stomped over, fuming.
Wishes? Bah, that's nonsense.
He grabbed a cookie and took a big bite. Suddenly, his scowl softened. His suit turned into a warm apron, and his heart felt different. He had wished, without realizing it, to feel the happiness he had forgotten long ago. With tears in his eyes, he whispered,
I used to love baking when I was a boy.
Mrs. Mabel smiled.
Then maybe it's time you remembered. From that day on, Mr. Gravel became Sweetheart Bakery's newest baker. And with Elsie's help, the magic of kindness and wishes continued to fill the town forever.
The moral of our story is that making people happy is more important than making money. When we make people happy, money will come.
In a tiny town where the ovens glow, a special magic starts to grow. A dash of kindness, a pinch of cheer, a wish can bloom with love sincere. Stir it mix it well. A little love, a secret spell. When your heart is open wide, wishes rise like dough inside. Flower swirls like clouds so light. Cinnamon sparks like stars at night. A cookie, a cake, a tiny treat can make the world feel warm and sweet. Even hearts that turn to stone can find their way back home. One small taste, one wish inside opens doors we try to hide. Stir it up, mix it well. A little love, a secret spell. When your heart is open wide, wishes rise like dough inside. One small act, one kind delight turns the dark into the light. A sprinkle here, a smile so true, and dreams will rise just like they do. In a tiny town where the ovens glow, a special magic starts to grow.